The brand new Star Princess and its sister ship, the Sun Princess, has a fantastic class of stateroom that you really need to consider. And no, it's not a suite, and it's certainly not your traditional stateroom. It may even save you some money. My name's Andrew, and welcome back once again to Tidal Horizons. We're your go-to source on YouTube for straight-up cruise news, advice, and information, and we're a bit of an expert when it comes to princess cruises, so let's get started. What if I told you my favorite standard balcony stateroom on board Star Princess wasn't actually up here? No, it's actually down here. That's right, these are the Cove Balcony staterooms, and specifically room 6307. Let's have a look inside. The room is a standard size with a good amount of storage in the cabinetry by the door, including a safe. The hanging closet is perfect for us with more cubbies and shoe storage. They included plenty of hangers, and they were a little on the cheap side, but we had at least 2 break on us. The desk area is small but efficient with a hairdryer in the drawer. I was able to comfortably work. There are an abundance of power outlets at the desk with USB-A and USB-C plugs for charging, plus a European socket and another North American socket by the ice bucket. The mini fridge is stocked, probably one of the best Captain Circle benefits, even with Princess Plus. It's a tiny fridge, but it did the job. The sofa converts into a twin-size bed, and the room is currently set up with the beds apart. They can easily be converted to a very comfortable queen bed. Even with 2 adults and a child in this room, we felt that we had plenty of space to move around. Let's have a look at the bathroom next. Again, it's spacious enough for a ship with plenty of storage to the side of the mirror and below the sink. The shower had a glass door, and even though I'm a big guy, there's plenty of room for me, and it's nice not having a shower curtain sticking to you. The room's environmental controls worked well. We had no problem keeping the stateroom cool. I did find the fan a bit noisy at times. The lights for the bathroom do include a motion sensor for the light mounted below the shelf, just under the sink. Much better than other ships that turn the hall light on, but remember that it only stays on for 30 seconds, so you might find yourself in the dark fairly quickly if you didn't turn on another light. The room, of course, featured a good-sized TV with plenty of programming available, including live TV. We didn't use it very much other than watching the required safety video. On both sides of the bed, more USB-A and USB-C outlets, along with power and lighting controls. The bedside tables also had a motion light, and again, that was better than some ships, but still annoying if someone gets up in the night. You also have a personal reading light built into the wall. The balcony does have a glass front, and it's built into the superstructure of the ship. We were able to open the divider between the rooms next door so the whole family could be out at once. For us, being lower down to the water was great. We felt really connected to the ocean and didn't mind the cove aspect at all. Besides the price, let me explain now why this is one of my favorite rooms. Location, location, location. We are near but not next to the laundry room, which is always a big deal for us. Guest services is just down the hall here on deck 6. And the Firefly Park Kids Club, which we used for our son's age group on port days, was right next door. The Lotus Spa and of course the Enclave Thermal Suite were just down the hall a little bit further. But there's no extra traffic in the hallway. No noise, no nonsense happening. The only noise was some mechanical noises in the port while they were working on the lifeboats. Now, those locations are great, but let's go up one flight of stairs. Walk forward, you have the Underground Teens Club on the port side. Keep walking, and we're at the arena. On the starboard side, we have the Neon Groves Tweens Club. And finally, we have what became my second home, the Good Spirits at Sea bar. All of this within 50 feet of our room. Since we are now on deck 7, we may as well see Princess live. And of course, O'Malley's Irish Pub. Let's finish things off in the piazza, less than a 45-second walk from our stateroom. It almost pains me to reveal how good this room location really is. It's usually one of the least expensive rooms on the ship, and I'll be taking it every single time from now on. I really hope you learned something today. If you have a question or a comment about this room, or about Star Princess in general, post a comment and I'll get back to you. And please, take a second, hit like, subscribe to the channel. You can also find links in the description of this video to my monthly newsletter. And if you live in Canada or the US and need help planning your next cruise vacation, contact information is there as well. Thanks for watching.